Okay, so here's the plan, and for those of y'all who watched me go up on the roof a while ago and put up those last couple of rafters, you can tell that it's kind of a difficult process. Now I'm going to have like an end cap down here, well actually exactly like that board you see on the end here. It is going to come out on each side enough to reach the final rafter. So safe to say this board is not going to be the final board. Well, this board will do. It's 16 feet long. It reaches from side to side. Is that as I cut my next rafters, instead of having to climb up there with them and get them to meet in the middle up on top, I can set them behind that board and stand them up on both sides. You'll notice my ladder is short enough so I can step over in there without touching the board, climb up to the top and attach the tops of each of those together up top, and then come down at the bottom here and attach the bottoms. And then once that's done, I can climb up between the boards. I'm not going to put a big 8-inch screw in every one of these out in the middle, because there's some places where this roof is kind of sagging in. I don't want to pull these boards down, but I do want to attach them. So what I may do is shoot one of those screws in, but shoot it in such a way that it doesn't pull the two together so much. That will allow me to have it tied down where it won't go anywhere, but not pull it down into the sag and try to keep the flatness about the roof. If they all start at the same place on the bottom, which kind of is the purpose of this board, and they all meet at the middle, even if they didn't start at the same place in the bottom, if they all are attached to each other at the top, even if they were hanging down on each side, they would be pretty much about in the right places. If I've said too much and gone over your head, then give Cutworm a call. He's pretty good at explaining things that I can't understand. So, okay. The reasonable thing I need to do is attach a board to go all the way across this end. Now, one of the things that's going to happen when I attach that is I'm kind of losing my scaffolding to stand on, because once that board is out there, I'm only going to have just this end board to stand on. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult to negotiate my way around up there. However, hopefully I won't need to negotiate around up there too much. Now, one of the things I see is happening right now is that the wasps are back. I went and got some Raid and squirted up in here a while ago, and I went inside the building and squirted some, but I still see one up there, so I'm gonna have to take additional activities here to drive them away. Because if one of them stung me and I was up there, it would be hard to run when you're up on a scaffolding without falling off. That could be problematic. That's what I'm thinking. Where'd I put that stuff? Bottom board has a little sag to it. What I mean is, obviously, I'm not going to sit the boards up there and expect that to be the thing that lines them up for me. What I do expect to do is just to have it hold the boards long enough for me to get up there and pull the two ends together and attach them. I'll say more about that later. I'm thinking about walking away from this now, because working in the hot sun is not my idea of a good way to spend your retirement, and it'll be a lot cooler in the morning. That's what I think.